What's good, y'all? You already know what it is. These women are wilding again. It looks like Singh's wife responded, so let's see what's going on. Like and subscribe to your boy. Shout outs to Philion for the video, and let's see what they talking about.
It's time to pop my pussy in those white boy frat houses. That's right. This video is titled My Apology to Akash Singh.
You really just hate me.
I hate you. I love you more than everything. Make it up to you on your birthday.
Clothes made my clothes so smelly.
The smell is unreal because the balls. No offense to the homeless people, but like, you know when you get on the subway and there's like a homeless person sleeping and like everyone has to get out of that car?
Yeah.
That's what my husband's balls smell like. Oh my God, I hope he's not.
Sure, but like, I like hit myself.
Gosh. Yo, man, that better be before all the other stuff. Hopefully she's still not talking crazy like this. I hope these are even older clips than what came out.
Couple of times like a fucking maniac, and like that's not gonna make you feel safe either.
No.
So it was a lot of therapy. As soon as we got together, I'd been thinking about therapy for a while, and I realized I love this girl, and I don't even think I knew how much until therapy. But like I was like, yeah, I love this girl. This girl I want to make it work with. I can't let this get in the way.
He discovered that he loved this girl through therapy.
So I started therapy 2016, I think.
This is about to be one of them videos here today. Guys, you're looking at the title of the video, you're looking at the thumbnail, you know already why you are here. And we are here to readdress this Akash Singh gold-digging wife, pay pig situation. And I'll let you guys...
Pay pig situation is diabolical. I spoke about this years ago.
Know that I've spent the weekend taking a look at the flagrant subreddit, and although the moderators keep on deleting all of the clips in regards to his marriage up there, what I will say that is that the internet, as well as the download button, is undefeated. So what I've done is I've compiled a series of clips that you have not seen in order to dive even deeper into the psychology of how it is that we got here today. And I'll say this at the top, is that this appears to be an amalgamation of a bunch...
How much worse can it get? How low can we go? Where's the light at the end of the tunnel? Or are we in for the eternal longhouse? Yes, honey, I'll watch from the cuck chair.
bunch of
She's trying to beat Jada Pinkett Smith's streak.
different issues. Not only do you have simp-like tendencies from Akash, but on top of that, you have a society which puts his tendencies up on a pedestal.
If a man ever tells me that I have simp-like tendencies, I would have to kill him on sight. I am throwing down the dual flag and fighting him.
You perhaps have a culture, we haven't talked about this yet, a culture where his behavior is also supported. And outside of the bad behavior of his wife that is supported by the society, you also have a therapist which may be to blame as well. Akash has admitted on podcasts months ago that he has self-harmed himself due to the relationship, which I think was a
Oh no.
Yikes, no. Jeez.
for help. And the more that you look at the clips and the dynamics and what has been self-admitted, the more that you just feel super sorry for the guy. We also have yet another response from his wife, and as well as a response from Andrew Schultz. So buckle up for this one. We gotta get back active. Without further ado, this was recorded on a podcast just 4 months ago.
Tell me about your relationship with your wife. What's that like?
I'm sorry, I just was not expecting that voice.
A lot of work, a lot of therapy. We love each other so much. We're like deeply in love. And it's like we laugh all the time. But both of us grew up in like, and I'm talking about this in the next special. It was like turbulent households for both of us. We don't need to get too personal, but
Why would you go on a podcast and talk about your wife, your relationship with your soulmate? Keep it private. These people have mental illnesses.
yeah, it's turbulent. So we didn't have any tools. Our fights would get crazy. Like I am very calm with her until I'm not, and then it's hard for me to cap the energy.
0 to 100 in a second.
0 to
You're
100.
0 to 0 for 10 days and then...
She never felt unsafe like I would hit her.
Sure.
But like I like hit myself a couple of times like a fucking maniac, and like that's not gonna make you feel safe either.
No.
So it was a lot of therapy. As soon as we got together, I'd been thinking about therapy for a while, And I realized I love this girl, and I don't even think I knew how much
If you don't love me, I'm gonna hurt myself.
until therapy. But like, I was like, yeah, I love this girl. This girl I want to make it work with. I can't let this get in the way. So I started therapy 2016, I think. And then it didn't even really take hold, I feel like, until like 2019. And then 2021, I felt a lot, whatever, 2024, 2025. I'm feeling more and more like it's just one of my therapists, a couples therapist we had said, all therapy is trying to get your emotions into words. A lot of times you get angry, but you're not actually angry. You're feeling, I'm insecure about this.
Yo, his reactions are valid.
And then you said that thing and it hurt my feelings. And it's coming out as anger. But if I could just say, hey, you know what? I'm insecure about this thing.
The reason why we keep covering this debacle is that there's many lessons in here.
You said that and it kind of hurt my feelings. It's a whole different fight. And that's what so much of what we're trying to work on. And my girl still pops off. For me,
Insecurity is gay. So true.
it's trying to stay patient through that and hearing her and then getting
34 years old, by the way. The girl? Because Akash is pushing 40.
because again, she grew up not feeling like anybody's looking out for her. She's not feeling protected. So she has to fight for herself. So it's my job to try to listen to that, take that in, and then
No, it's not.
I also said to her, I got a real thing with scorekeeping.
Okay, before he gets into the scorekeeping, tell me y'all picked up on this.
What is scorekeeping?
As a result of this man becoming so upset with his wife, well, I guess at that time it'd be his girlfriend's behavior, he admits,
Don't leave, please. Please, just one more sniff.
to hitting himself. He didn't go into detail, but he admitted it. Now, because of that, he sought out additional help because he wanted to make the relationship work and he wanted to get married to this chick. And that help started 10 years ago. Let me ask you guys a question. Isn't there supposed to be an end date on therapy, on couples therapy?
Yo, people be people be in therapy their whole life making no type of progress, man. Just venting up in there. You gotta be getting corrected. You gotta be taking steps to improve. The goal should be to wean yourself off of it. People be making it a hobby and like a part of their identity nowadays.
Therapy? Isn't there supposed to be some type of measurable results or end goal that you're looking
Akash is 41 and his wife is 32.
for? Not that as a function of this relationship or this marriage being on point.
41 years old, by the way.
You are required to have a mentor or a guide or a therapist forever involved with it in order to make it work. Now, I would argue in some cases, it may be good to have a third-party opinion, especially if it's a trained person. Take a look at the facets of your relationship to determine whether or not it's worth pursuing into the future. But that's not what happened here. What happened was decades of brainwashing to weaken this man, to downplay this man, to sully this man into the acceptance of his wife's behavior. How, after 10 years of therapy,
Yo, look at Akasha's face right here. Look at that. Just him talking about his wife got his soul taken out of his eye socket. Look at him. He looks dead inside. Jeez.
does she still display the exact behavior that made you hit yourself into the first place? And now she does it.
Not even Batman can get that information out of me. Yeah, my wife, whom I love so much, caused me to hit myself out of frustration. Are you good?
Podcast for the world to see. This diminishing of a man's behavior or personality is the exact reason why so many men say therapy is bullshit. Oftentimes, the masculine baseline or the masculine imperative within society is seen as wrong, is seen as incorrect, hence toxic masculinity, whereas the feminine baseline or responses to situation is often seen as a correct response. Be patient, soft, slow down, understanding, kind.
There is a problem in psychology and therapy where it is over feminized. That much is a fact. But I wouldn't go as far as to say that all therapy is bullshit. I think that's reductive.
Giving, non-confrontational, cooperative, whereas I think, and especially in 50-50 relationships, a healthy balance between both imperatives is necessary. But in Akasha's situation, it's not 50-50. In fact, he pays for the lifestyle that she so graciously lives and then shits on by getting up on podcasts and talking about banging her co-host's husband.
When he puts it like that, it's just brutal.
This man
Let him
is stuck
cook.
in the genjutsu of so many forces within his environment that has now clouded his ability to think clearly and brainwash him to not only
I missed that. He said genjutsu.
accepting or tolerating her, but actually liking it. This is beyond rationalization of her behavior and her being a mean person. This man, in my opinion, has been therapied into Stockholm syndrome, where not only does
That's an insane analysis. Essentially saying that he has been eroded over time and feminized, unable to take accountability and responsibility and realize the situation that he may have caused himself.
he now agree with the verbal abuse being exacted upon him, but now he likes the shit and views it as an awesome character trait. This is madness. Imagine doing 10 years of therapy, being not even just the breadwinner, the only
He got milked by his wife and therapist. Imagine.
winner, and she still acts this way.
This is fascinating, but I don't think it's really that deep. I think he's just a simple simp. I think that's all it is.
Absurd. Let's go.
Her and then getting, because again, she grew up not feeling like anybody's looking out for her. She's
Sure.
not feeling protected. So she has to fight for herself. So it's my job to try to listen to that, take that in. And then I also said to her, I got a real thing with,
Not your job. Ladies, fix y'all trauma before these relationships. She's a grown-ass man that has time in the day. She can figure it out herself, but she won't because you don't hold her to that standard.
I'm afraid this guy's nuclear levels of based. Something that I guess I can instill upon the masses as I sit here in my Herman Miller chair. On a Freudian level, and this goes both ways, Oedipus as well as daddy complexes. You want to avoid these situations at all times. There's some men out there looking for a mommy milky. And there's a lot of females out there, foids, looking for a daddy to make all their problems go away. One side's not better than the other. They're both cooked. Just be aware of that.
always felt like I get taken advantage of because I try to be nice, blah, blah, blah. And that was my big fear.
Nice guy.
So I finally let go of that. It helped a lot. I said to her, look, I'm going to do all these things. I'm going to do the therapy. I'm going to do whatever. She wasn't in therapy at that point. I said, I'm not, before I would have made her, I'd have been like, I'm doing this and you're not. So I finally said, you know what? I'm just going to try to lead by example. And hopefully, if I grow enough, you will see the example and then you will also join me on this path. And that she heard way better than I'm doing this and you're not. And then she did. She's in therapy now, like more so than me, even more intensely than I am. And like it's been really helpful.
Mind you, this is the same therapy that she said that
I feel like you would also just keep therapy private too. Not everyone needs to know everything about you. Stop trauma dumping.
the counselor was like affirming her worth of a gut feeling, like, yeah, like that tingling feeling in your stomach is actually a valuable use of making decisions within your life. Like I said, feminine imperative is prioritized over the masculine imperative. They will pat them on the back for airy fairy shit while also telling the man to stop scorekeeping. Like, what? He said he had the
You actually might have to go to those fake military masculine boot camps.
up that idea, which to a degree, I understand why you don't want to, but hers is so damn bad. Her taking advantage of him is so damn bad.
Yeah.
You have to be able to remind her of what this is. But because he hasn't, all respect was lost. And, you know, Lord knows if there ever was respect to begin with, only the
How do you fix this? 2 to 3 years in Dagestan, whole food diet, quality sleep, which is it's too easy.
understanding of a potential opportunity.
Are you a people's pleaser?
Yeah.
Right? That's when you keep scores.
And she likes being pleased, like openly. My wife is the most self-aware. It's like amazing. She laughs at herself. She's incredibly self-aware.
Yo, what type of quality is that? She likes being pleased? That just sounds like selfish.
She's like, yeah, I'm high maintenance. It is what it is. Like, I know you want me to. I'm not gonna apologize. But yeah, that's where the scorekeeping comes
Yeah,
in.
because you feel like I'm doing this.
But I'm not.
What is scorekeeping? What games are we playing here?
Doing it for you. I'm doing it so you tell me I'm good enough. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
very different thing.
Right.
It's not a
Scorekeeping when it's like he keeps track of all the good things he does for her, and then he can hold it against her later. Like, I did 5 things this week for you. You did 1 for me.
true good deed. So it's fine. That's okay. We all have that, whatever.
No, we don't.
My wife likes being pleased because it makes her feel validated.
Body count? Is that the score that we're keeping?
But don't pretend the score is so uneven that I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for me. And you're not making me feel validated even though I'm doing this.
Yeah.
It's not you don't do shit. I just need the validation.
Wait a minute. My man in the seat was like, wait, hold on now.
Is he describing the dynamic where it's like, I did the dishes.
Yep.
You didn't switch the laundry. I'm keeping track.
Okay. Wait, hold on.
Validated even though I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, my man.
It's not.
My man's taking a look back at the seat like, listen, bro, I was here with you for a little bit, but I don't know if I can go down this journey with you right now. Let me just take
What?
let me just take a second, because my chick don't do that shit. You got to think about how crazy this is that she feels validated by you just endlessly doing things for her.
Yeah,
she will
that's
shame you into not scorekeeping whatsoever so that there's no boundaries to her asking of shit. Meanwhile, he feels validated.
This is some Winter Soldier level brainwashing. This is death by goonicide.
He feels validated, so you're leaving your own male validation up to her topsy-turvy.
I just can't imagine going on a podcast as a millionaire, successful stand-up comedian and just, like, this has to be a humiliation ritual. Why is the centerpiece about the nitty-gritty of his relationship? And I even did some research myself. I attempted to watch his stand-up special on YouTube. The whole thing is free. It's got millions of views. And the whole thing is essentially like the old ball and chain. My wife this, my wife that.
No. His whole bit is a submissive relationship? Oh, man. So yeah, see, this is baked into his DNA, his mind then. This is... Sheesh.
It's you can't escape it.
Irrational, ever emotional, wants and needs and things that she requires of you. You're putting yourself in a endless cyclone of bullshit. But let's see what the young man over
It almost seems like his comedy special is a cry for help.
says.
You don't do shit. I just need the validation.
Right. You know what?
Right.
I don't know if people will believe this, but
Okay.
I have a strong people pleaser instinct.
Yeah.
And I have a strong people pleaser instinct.
Yeah.
And I am
I definitely see that.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, you flew down here so I could do that. You didn't ask me to fly to New Delhi. You just came to
Yeah,
Mumbai.
but yeah, that's because I'm very hustly about work. Like, whatever. I'm going to make this happen regardless of whatever. I'll take the pain. But I have a people pleaser thing in that when I'm talking to you all.
Based.
So, I want you to be fine, comfortable, happy.
This guy's the man.
Laughing, all those things.
Sure.
And I've been trying to actively exercise my asshole muscle. Like, it's...
Exercising your asshole muscle is crazy.
Hey, yo, pause.
All right? Watch your mouth.
Yeah, I've never heard that phrase before. You might have to switch that up, bro.
All right? I believe Akash is from New York. You better pause him after this.
try and say something that's completely
He did it.
berserk and almost like out of domination. And
Yeah.
I'll do it in like a random business meeting. Right, just to get that muscle going because it's so anti-intuitive to me to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to try and please
nice
you when I have no
one.
reason
Go
to.
for
You know,
Right,
like that
right,
kind of
right,
stuff.
right, yeah.
Because you know that book by Robert Greene. It's called 48
Nope, never mind. Not the man. Robert Greene.
Laws of
Okay, before they go into that, now I'm gonna need some of my Indian brethren to drop down up into the comment section so we can have a conversation, right? Like, and I see some of y'all commenting. It's not speaking highly of Akash's actions, his wife.
If you read 48 Laws of Power unironically, you need to be burnt at the stake, like the Salem witches.
actions, but I need y'all to speak up. When I talked about the
More like the 48 Laws of how to be a fucking pussy.
cultural thing that we are in, I was speaking about, is there like a nice guy thing in the Indian community? Are the women in the Indian community running their relationships and marriages? And I also asked that because when I was looking for this clip, I also found this next clip.
So I don't mind if a guy is not looking cute, but his wallet has to be cute. You just give your short story.
What?
How did you guys meet? Anything. Okay, so I
It
don't
seems like Indian dudes just missed the patch update with Riz. They're like centuries behind on how to court a woman.
think we look good together, and I don't believe in that also. I think I look good and his wallet is cute. That's what I'm worried about also. I don't mind if a guy is not looking cute, but his wallet has to be cute. And
This is actually a common thing among Asian cultures where they are looking to hypergamously date up for prestige, success, and just money. That's what it boils down to. It's conditioned by their mom from a young age. Marry rich, marry rich, marry rich. Waiting for men at the finish line. Diabolical.
short story, actually it's a 15 years long story, but the good part is every time I touch anything and I want anything, he was always there. Okay, baby, you want this? I can give you even better than that. So I think that is the
Define Asian? True. That means a lot of different things. Specifically, I was talking Chinese culture.
best part about our relationship, and I really enjoyed that. Thank you so much.
Oh. All right, my Indian G's out there, please step up. Can you please speak to this video? Do y'all claim him or not? Is there a culture of emasculation of men in the Indian culture? Please, y'all let me know. The shaming and public humiliation rituals is apparently at an all-time high, so we got to be able to talk about it. This one right here and Akasha's wife make Jada Pinkett Smith look like the ideal wife. Right, that's how bad that this is. No wonder none of these women want prenups.
Is it just me, or is the idea of asking a girl to sign a prenup incredibly offensive? And only one way. Like, if I asked someone to sign a prenup because I had some, like, booming business, then I would be like, yeah, can you just sign this prenup because, like, I don't want to, like, lose all my money.
I'm a bit tradcath in that I personally don't believe in prenups because I think marriage should be a sacrament till the death. However,
Oh, okay. I was about to say you're tripping, dog. I'm gonna let you finish.
I understand that marriage under certain contexts is more of just a legally binding paper, and if there's a lopsided financial situation, perhaps a prenup is in the question. Personally speaking, I just don't roll that way. I can see the benefit of it, but right here, she's just engagement farming.
Then, like,
Hey, yeah. You know, you stated it was your opinion that you don't rock with it, but you're fine with like it as a general rule. Wait, hold on. Hey, my feeling here, I don't have to disagree with you there, bro. Man, the reality of the divorce laws. People get cooked. Men get cooked. You gotta have a prenup. The reality is women are initiating 70 to 80% of the divorces, and the marriage has like a 52% chance of failing. So, need to have a prenup.
if a guy asked me to sign a prenup, I would be like, I would call off the wedding. Like, I would literally call off the wedding.
You would have called off the wedding if I asked you to sign a prenup?
Yeah, like, I'm not
But that's because I'm old-fashioned. Like I said, till the fucking death!
joking.
I had no real ability.
Yeah, like I'm not even joking. A woman telling you that she will call off the wedding due to a prenup is one thing. But then she also saying that if she was the moneymaker, she would absolutely ask for a prenup is a completely different level. And Akash in the background laughing at that and not throwing her back into the streets where
Maybe
she
I'm naive, though. Maybe that's why I'm not a divorced dad, red pill content creator.
belongs.
Exactly. Close home.
I'll let you know when more than half my assets are stolen from me in divorce court.
Insult to injury. But my G's never allow these women to guilt you into not investing into a prenup. Even with their own logic, they would get it themselves. The state does not write these contracts in your best interest, so pay a lawyer to write the contract in your and her best interest. But even if you get that prenup, it's still not going to save you if you get it by a woman who will publicly speak about you like this.
Clothes made my clothes so smelly.
The smell is unreal because the balls. No offense to the homeless people, but like, you know, when you get on the subway and there's like a homeless person sleeping and like everyone has to get out of that car?
Yeah.
That's what my husband's balls smell like. Oh my God, I hope he's not.
No offense to the homeless people, by the way, as she makes every offense to her husband. Oh my God, is that like... And by the way, why is there no ring on her finger? These podcasts that blow up in the women's sector
like a
are
right
often
hand, though.
relationship-based podcasts, and the ones that get the most traction are the ones that emasculate men. Even prior to podcast, talk shows are the ones that
I need to get emasculated by a woman. I need her to step on my balls and crush my dreams.
emasculate men, or go to Lifetime, and it's the one
Dominate me, mommy, please!
where the man is. Is the harmful one. So all of this is par for the course, but have a man talk about his wife's stinky vagina. And nobody would find that funny. Nobody finds that cute. And in fact, most of the internet would find that weird and insulting. This is why we must continue to talk about the monetization of man bashing.
Gosh, like, please don't divorce me because my credit score is fucked up too, and it would leave me in a really bad position. But then I guess like I just would go to OnlyFans or something like that, and like it would
The hell you will.
it will even out. No, I said if, like, God forbid, you know.
If I
that's
divorce you.
Don't say that.
But you said it.
Why are you even joking about that?
I'm not joking. You're joking about getting on OnlyFans. If I
I said
something I wouldn't
if.
do. Well, I wouldn't do it anyway. Those are my feet.
Follow the leader may soon become follow the lawmaker when it comes to playing the stock market. Tonight we look at a new...
I wouldn't do it anyway. Those are my feet.
Well, don't even joke.
If Akash was smart, I would just at this point pay my wife to glaze me on the internet. Because obviously there's some fin-dom pay piggy shit going on here. Might as well springboard it into some success. Just talk about how big my dick is and how it smells like roses and patchouli and how moisturized my ball sack is. Please.
Don't joke about my feet.
Everyone says to me, "Oh, Jocelyn, you're so spoiled. You're
Like, imagine your own wife is your bully. That could never be me, bro.
But guess what? My anniversary, or I should say our 4-year anniversary, can you stop with the, like, shuffling around? Because I'm recording. And, like, this is, like, the thing that annoys me is when I'm recording, Akash likes to make
Lives his life?
No, likes to make the most
I can't watch this, dude. I feel uneasy and queasy and slightly cheesy.
noise possible. But I was just informed that, you know, unfortunately, I will not be receiving a gift for my anniversary because we got a Birkin. Or excuse me, I got a Birkin, but that was almost like a month ago now.
Was it a month ago?
I feel like it was about a month ago.
I don't think it was a month ago, dude.
It's fine. Like, I guess you just hate me.
You can't even fake cry. Look up, look up.
The tears are there. They're on the inside.
This girl is playing on recruit difficulty. Meanwhile, Akash is on veteran.
I can't help the timing of the
Legendary hell mode.
gift.
Babe,
No respawn.
Yeah,
so you really just hate me.
I hate you. I love you more than everything. Make it up to you on your birthday.
Okay, by now you guys may have seen the day in the life video I did, and some of the comments were like, oh, your husband gives you this lifestyle, but you only cook once a week, obviously like made by men. And it's like, yeah, where in my marriage contract did I sign in blood, if I become a stay-at-home wife, I will cook and clean every single day?
So what does she do all day? This is not a flex.
No. If you're looking for trad wife content, you will find none here. Go look at Ballerina Farm and Nara Smith, and no hate to the girls that love to do that. I think there's something beautiful about that. But listen, if I don't even have enough discipline to work a 9-to-5 job, what makes you think I have enough discipline to get all the groceries, get all the ingredients, prep all the ingredients, cook the food that doesn't taste as good as when it comes fresh on Uber?
Who are these people?
It's so interesting to watch her illogical thoughts on prenup while also seeing all of these high maintenance clips, and you juxtapose that with Akash's tolerance of her high maintenance on behalf of the therapy that he's been doing. Nevertheless,
Also, you need to realize that stand-up comedy is inherently not funny, and it's for not funny people to try to be funny, which makes it not funny.
Lean actually has put out another response to everything that's been going viral over the last week. Let's review that, and then let's get into Andrew Schultz after.
Create a narrative out of nothing. And then I'll also respond to the people saying I don't like my husband because I turned away from a kiss. I've never liked PDA, physical touch. I find it really overstimulating. And so it's something I actually work through with my husband because that's his love language. And I feel like for him, he tries to do physical touch to regulate his emotions. And
Stand-up comedy is meant to be for the funniest of funny. That's crazy because it's not. It's actually the worst of the worst. In fact, I struggle to sit through stand-up comedy. I much prefer host scaring, radicalization, and off-the-dome quips, fast thinking, light on your feet, mental gymnastics.
Find it really dysregulating. So it's something we kind of work through in high-stress situations.
The fact that stand-up comedy is this gate-kept medium is asinine. All the people that do it are just either pedophile gooners, crackhead-adjacent homeless people, and opportunistic freakazoids of nature.
I get overstimulated when a lot of things are happening, and like my mother-in-law is there, my mom is there, and Akash will tend to kiss me when there's a lot of people around, and sometimes I'm overstimulated, so I'm just like, oh, so yeah, if you want to know like my whole thing psychosis or whatever, then I can give it to you. But it's just annoying that you guys create a fucking narrative out of something that's sweet for no reason whatsoever, because you're miserable in your own lives is my only reason that I could reasonably assume.
Sure. Overstimulation due to parents being there seems reasonable, but we have multiple clips of her doing this while she's on a selfie cam.
I don't care.
Mean Mayweather shoulder roll. But imagine how
Yeah, that's crazy. She was talking about popping her pussy, and now she's overstimulated. I'm overstimulated.
Of a response to admonish your husband for public displays of affection. Right, again, it's your husband. Meanwhile, you publicly display your affection towards your co-host.
She just embarrasses her husband on social media. That's all there is to it. That's pack it up. End the video here.
Husband in the cab.
Akash is in India or Dubai.
A planned trip.
A planned trip that was planned before this madness. Okay? He's there. And obviously we want to talk about what's going on, but we don't feel right talking about without him here.
Mm-hmm.
So once he's back.
I honestly want to know what Andrew Schultz has to say because there are resurfaced clips of him talking to Akash about his wife in the podcast studio, and it was just uncomfortable all around.
We're going to have that conversation. I'm sure that will be spirited.
I'm not a fan of PDA, but I'm going to talk about your ballsack smell and liken it to a homeless person.
It's crazy that climate change.
Planned trip. Sure. All eyes are going to be on this podcast when he returns, and we're going to go over it. I
mean, they're joking.
Oh, man. Alrighty. Well, hopefully we don't have to cover any more shenanigans from this girl, but if more comes out, we'll check it out. Like and subscribe, comment down below. I'll catch y'all on the next one.